this way.
A little fun here.
All right, tight. Go.
Alright, hold on. One second.
Hold on.
Yeah. Got it.
Not starting?
Got it.
All right.
Alright, tell me to go.
Go.
The chassis also. the chassis also on. Oh, it didn't snap. Is also a little bit on the dirt there. So I tried. Then Denali just wouldn't do it. So this guy's came along from Texas. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let you know how it goes. You need a chain is what you're gonna need.
Yeah, we got a winch coming up here, but yeah, here you can turn it.
You know what's crazy? Watch this. These guys have no idea. But and then look underneath it. It's a really old bend. These guys have no idea I'm squatching. Look at that. So you guys want to hear why I just found out this road I've been driving, it goes for hours. It's very dry up here. I don't like it for Sasquatch, but this is where I come up with the word idiots. Look at this. Obviously someone's been here recently. There's nobody here. And the fire is spreaded out. Look at this. It's actually caught fire on a stump, which could easily spread into a gigantic forest fire. Oh yeah, it is spreading. Look, it's over there burning. Oh my God. You guys, all I have is this Gatorade. Oh my God, it's so hot. I just stopped the forest fire right there. You guys, it's so hot and dry here. It's just a matter of time before this just ignites. And I don't know if I stopped it yet. I'm out of water. I got nothing. Look at that, it's spread. They put rocks on it and somehow it's spread out. And it's still burning like crazy in the ground, and it's traveling that way. This would be a huge forest fire. Give me a second. Man, this is scary. Look in the wind. I'm really scared right now because I do not want. I just can't believe this. This has all happened in 1 sec. There's two kids that went off the road in a truck and are stuck. And then this happened. I mean, this is a forest fire that's not stopping. It's moving through the ground. Once it gets to there, it's over. And this is too far. I gotta figure out a way to get this out without, what if I need a new pair of shoes, it looks like. Hold on. How did that get ripped out of the ground, guys? Look at that. Oh, shit. Look at this. This is why people, if I was that Indian, I'd be crying right now. Look, garbage bags, broken. I think this is Sasquatch marked. You figure if they're so magical, where are the Sasquatch now when we need them? I gotta call the police. Or I gotta call the fire department. They'll never get up here in time. It's gonna take them 2 hours to get here. Give me a second, let me figure something out. All right. I think I stopped. It's still smoking in the middle, but there's nothing else I could do. I had to use that stick. It took me 20 minutes to get that out. You guys, it was burnt, still is. Oh my God. It's still burning in the ground. Right here. I had to go deep. Look how deep I went. Because that's how deep the fire was. I think it's gonna be okay because I got it in dirt. I mean, so I had to keep raking and raking with that because it was so deep and it got all the way in there, you guys. It was just about to ignite this forest. As soon as it hit here, that's it. Look at this, how pathetic. Kids, and you know what I figured out? The kids that I was helping, this is from them. This is from them. I think it'll be okay. I have a little smoke there, but I don't think it's gonna get out of here. It's just a couple kernels there. Just that. I mean, the sheer size of this forest fire would have been catastrophic. I'm in the middle of, hundreds and millions of acres, I was gonna say hundreds of thousands and millions of acres of forest. And it's extremely dry. Like, it's so dry. It's crazy. Look at this. Firewood, left plastic, bag of Doritos on the ground, litter, almost burnt down the entire forest. And he admitted to me that the reason they went off the road like that is because they were wasted out of their minds. That's exact word for word what he told me. Beer cans. I think Sasquatch ripped it out of the ground. I really do. I'm just gonna hover. I'm gonna hang. Because I can't call the fire department and have them come up here just for that. Unless I think it's gonna be a risk. And as long as I just see smoke coming out of there. The reason I'm doing this is just because I want to be recognized as a national hero. No big deal. I just want credit where credit's due. Look over here. Look what's going on over here. These complete idiots, kids. Just taking a look around. All right, over now. Just walking around. It's just a shame. I mean, this is just a shame. You know, I'm this close to calling the police because they're stuck off a cliff down there. I just spent 2 hours of my day trying to help them, ruin 2 of my brand new straps. I come up here to their campsite. While I was going by, I saw the smoke. I was like, what the hell? I pulled in. It was literally going into the forest. It was traveling underground to the forest. I mean, this is just pathetic. I mean, I am so not like a tattletale, but because of this, right in the middle of my Sasquatch, because there's a fire that's still burning that I can't put out, and this litter, and because if I hadn't driven by here, this entire forest would have burnt to a crisp and never stopped burning. You can't even fight a forest fire like this. They would have just let it, they would have control burned it like, you know, you lose a couple 100,000 acres, they get the outsides, start cutting trees down. That's why, you know, in the old fires, you'll see, because guys like, I saw a cut log, I'm like, that was 50 years ago when there was a fire here. They get dropped down in helicopters and stuff and come down in ropes. And they, you know, they'll cut the trees that are going to be in the, you know, in the path of the fire, so it reduces the fire spread. I think I got this out. Yeah, I'm this close to calling the police because they're stuck down there. They admitted they were drinking and driving, fell off the side of the thing. You know, the reason I don't, you know, it's because I was there. I've done nothing like this. I never did something like this. You know, beer cans everywhere. That's sad if you ask me. This close. I don't know what to do. I don't want to, you know, I don't want them to get in trouble. You know, I don't want, we make mistakes as kids, but I kind of want them to see the mistake so they don't make it again. That really bothers me, and it really bothers me that I have to leave that fire, which I think is going to be okay now, but it could start spreading through the ground again. I had this, luckily. This was full and it did nothing. But all right, over now. You know, that wasn't a huge Bigfoot area where I'm in now. They're up here, but you know, it's not like they might not have been standing right there, but you would think they would know that there was a fire about to start. You know, like why won't they get involved and put that fire out before it's too late? You know, they just let everything human happen. If a human did it, it's like they don't want to get involved. They'd rather have their whole life burned down. You figure like Sasquatch could have put that out, you know? I mean, they very possibly didn't know about it, but, you know, because the smoke could have seemed, you know, from 100 yards away. To anybody, would have just seemed like it was coming from the fireplace. I'm a little worried about that. I'm still debating whether to call the police or not, just for, not to narc on those guys, but just for the safety of that fire. You know, I don't think there should be fires here while it's this, oh, look at this. Do I have any way to pick that up? I got snow here. If I could bring some of that snow back, that'd be great. How could I do that? Give me a sec. All right, you want to see pro level? So I've just dealt with, I have to repeat this because I never know how I put the clips in. These kids fell off the side of a road, a really steep embankment on their pickup truck. They've been stuck there since last night. I walked up to him, I said, you guys must have smoked some good weed last night. He's like, no, dude, we got wasted. And I was like, okay, great, well, you know, I'm cool, but, you know, let's try to get you out of there. I couldn't, my straps broke. Long story short, these guys from Texas came up. They started to help. The straps broke again. I end up, long story short, I leave them. I go up another couple miles. I see their campsite because it's on fire. Okay, their fire is still going, and it's moving towards the woods. It really upset me. I mean, I am fighting not to call the police on these guys because of the litter and what they've done to the forest and what they've almost would have burned down. It would have been a catastrophic event. Anyway, so I passed that. I'm coming down here, and I figured since I've been in the woods once already, I'm kind of just looking around this area, getting a feel for it. And it's a 2-hour drive through here, and I figured I would do that and kind of look. Right, check this out. I get right to this spot, and I'm not really loving the woods. It's very dry here. That's why I was really worried about the thing. So I look to the left, right? Look to the left. Unbelievable symmetrical X in there. It is like the most beautiful X. It's incredible. I'm gonna walk over to it, right? Then I look over here. I see this. When I see this, it's never failed me. The private property Bigfoots at the private property, they have the same thing. And then you go look on the other side of the road. It's like letting them know the road's there. And then there's a bend right over top of that X. There's a bend. See it? It's just the same things over and over for the new people. Okay, these are things that we all know. These are I'm filming the same things. We've all seen this 1,000 times. Okay, this isn't just. That's how we know it's Bigfoot. It can't get like that by itself, and it's always the same things. Then, right? You can't see it now. You got to see this little white teepee up there. You can just see it. It's freestanding in the middle by itself. Over there. I know how shaky it is. My hands are shaking from that fire. I mean, that was a lot of work. I had no water. I had to put it out by hand, you know, with a big tree, and it was deep. Anyway, I'll shut up. So look at this. Let's get back to the Bigfoots. These guys really pissed me off. The walking to the X is out of control. But look at that. That's how you know there's things in the woods. Look at. I don't know if I need to go up. Like, there's two X's. Do I go this way or do I go this way? So I just want to at least film this. Like, I brought all my stuff just in case it got good, because I'll just keep going. I've just kind of wasted too much of my day with this kid. You know, you hope karma, you know, next time I need help. Look at this. You know, someone's there, but unfortunately, when I need help, no one's around. I was just trying to do my good deed, and it took me hours. So, okay, this goes up. This is good. I can't even Bigfoot now because I'm so pissed. Look, even where people have cut, they put it up. They put it up. I think I should go this way. I think it's this way. I think you should walk under the other X, right? Because this is coming up from that way. I had no idea. Because I'm 10 miles above where I parked. I don't know what clip that was in, but you'll see my car parked, and I'm 10 miles still up that road. I had no idea. And those kids told me that, oh yeah, this goes all the way through. I was like, wow. What an incredible ride, Dan, if you're listening to Stan. You got to come up here. This goes all the way through to Gypsum. I think you know, but I'm not sure if you know how far it really goes. Let me go across here. Give me a sec.